What is going on, guys? This is Ben here, bringing you another Vainglory video. In today's video, we are looking at the new hero. In case you missed it on the dev live stream, this is the new hero, OZO, and I'm going to be going over his abilities, his heroic perk, and everything like that. So everything you need about OZO will be in this video. And I do want to mention this is the public, or not the public, the private beta of Vainglory. I'm a beta tester for Vainglory, so this is not open to the public. And I do want to mention though that pretty much everything you may see here is also subject to change. Nothing is it's not final until the update actually drops. So these abilities may change or whatever, but I think it might be pretty similar to when the game actually does drop if they already release it in the stream. But alright, so his heroic perk is OZO receives 10% to 30% additional healing, barrier, and fortified health from all sources. So 10% to 30% probably means the more higher level he is, the more he gets. So honestly, Book of Eulogies is crazy on this guy. So that it says he's a jungler position, but Book of Eulogies, you get the extra health from it is ridiculous, and even some of his abilities give some some lifesteal as well. So I'm gonna go over his A ability here. It's pretty boss, I'm not gonna lie, but it's like a 3-hit ability. The first hit is just basically an auto attack. The B ability, the second hit is like a dash forward, and the third one is a AoE spin there. You can see Oracle did it too. And then his B ability is it's a jump. It's you tap it and you have to tap on a hero to hit it. Then you can do it up to 3 times. And then you can see Oracle does it there on the minions there. He jumps twice. He only does it twice, but boom and boom. But you can do that up to 3 times on anything like heroes and whatever. I don't even know. And then his ultimate here is it's pretty crazy. It's a ring that you kind of tap. You see the ring pop up and you tap the hero, and then he spins. If the heroes run away, it'll still spin to him, and then it knocks them back and stuns them. So his ultimate is ridiculous. I just went over the abilities really fast just to show you guys in depth. Now I'm just gonna let the gameplay run in the back. I'll cut to clips where he's actually using his abilities, and I'll just talk about it. And I'll re-say the abilities and whatnot. So if you guys missed it, his A ability is a 3 hit ability. On the first hit, it's just an auto attack. And then you have 5 seconds between the charges to hit the charge again before the cooldown goes for the ability. But his B is or the second hit, I should say. So first hit is an auto. Sorry guys, it's late at night here, so if I'm talking nonsense, but the first hit is just an attack, I guess, kind of like a lunge. And then the second hit is he actually lunges forward, I should say. And then his the third charge is an AoE spin that deals damage to everyone, and every one of those auto attacks applies on-hit effects. So if you have aftershock, tension bone, everything like that, so that's pretty crazy. Then his B ability, I know I went over it really fast, but OZO hops onto the head of nearby targets, enemies, allies, or creatures, slowing it by 6% and damaging it. While OZO is airborne, quickly tap nearby targets to bounce from one head to the other. 3 hops maximum. The final hop deals increased damage. If OZO hops at least twice, he'll get a burst of movement speed. So that's actually me reading the ability. It's kind of hard to explain. It's a ring, and then you tap on, and say you tap on a minion, and you tap on another minion, so he'll bounce to the minion to the minion to the minion, if that makes sense. And that's up to 3 times. And then his ultimate is OZO charges up before tumbling to a targeted enemy hero. If he reaches the target within 1.2 seconds, he deals damage and stuns for 8 seconds, and flips the target over his ring behind him. So if you don't get, that thing has a really long range, and say you don't get to the enemy hero in the 1.2 seconds, he won't get that damage and stun, I don't think. And then while he's tumbling, anything that he runs over deals a little bit of damage. But it looks honestly, I want to say though, I know I went over those abilities really fast. Rewatch the video part there if you want to see them more. You will still see me going against Oracle here, but honestly, I think weapon power is going to be the way of choice for him, just with his lifesteal and that 30%. So if you get the Serpent's Mask, his heroic perk will give him that extra lifesteal and whatnot. it's pretty crazy, I'm not gonna lie. Like, the eulogies early on, so even like if you get eulogies with him, that's what I think maybe he could even potentially be in the lane. I do want to say I don't think he's very good at getting like 1v1s, because a lot of it, well, he's not terrible, but I went up against Oracle, what I used Cruel, and obviously Cruel is like the 1v1 master, and OZO just doesn't seem like he's that great against in like solo fights, unless he has like the huge advantage. But he has a lot of stuff that's AoE, so like his A ability, that twirl is AoE, his bounce is, if there's like a bunch of enemy teammates there, just bounce, 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 and his ultimate is pretty good, dude. It's it's like a chase stun pretty much. It's crazy. But like, weapon power is great for his auto attacks and whatnot. I think CP would be really good too. Because when you're doing 1v1s, it's hard to tell what is actually good in team fights, because 1v1s usually weapon power is really good for most of the time, because you kind of have to like auto attack and whatnot. But CP, it seems like that, because if your weapon power, your B ability doesn't do much, and your ultimate doesn't do much. Your ultimate is more just for chasing and stunning. But if your CP, your A doesn't do much then, and it's more of like your B, which is those jumps, those hops deal a ton of damage, and your ultimate actually does quite a bit of damage. So there's no clear winner yet, but I do say that if you're going weapon power, I like the tension bow because of the on hit effects of the A ability, and then of course the Serpent's Mask is like I'm pretty sure it's like a staple on this guy because of his heroic perk gives him extra stuff, guys. And you can see here I kind of mess up on his A ability and when I try to take this turret, because I actually used the AoE stun to hit Oracle, and then that forced the turret to shoot me instead of the minion, and that kind of got me killed. But his ultimate is crazy. For build paths for like the CP, Oracle was doing like Aftershock, Broken Myth, and Eve of Harvest, dude, and it was crazy. Because even with the Eve of Harvest, he gets extra regen and everything too. Then the on-hit effects with the A ability and the cooldown reduction and all that with Aftershock, it was good. So those are kind of like the recommended items so far that I can see. I really haven't played a match or a team game with them, just the 1v1s. So nothing set in stone. That's just like my early thoughts on it, I guess. I do think he's going to be pretty good. Regardless, I don't think he's gonna be like a potato hero. Just in general, I think he's actually comparing him to Rhyme, because Rhyme, honestly, like not many people play him. Rhyme is not bad, but he's not like super good. And with OZO here, I think he has the potential to be super good. That ultimate is just so strong, dude. And then the bounces and everything. He's gonna be good. The autos actually deal a ton of damage too with his crit and everything, so I don't know. I hope you guys at least got to check out OZO a little bit. I know this is just 1v1 gameplay, but it is honestly the first look and my thoughts of him and everything like that. So I hope you guys got to learn the abilities. If I went over too fast, I know it went really fast, but if I went over it too fast, I'll just rewatch the part to see the abilities run down. And everything like that, and there is on the Vainglory Twitter and whatnot the list of the actual abilities if you want to read them and all. So I'm pretty sure they're set in stone. I'll probably leave that in the description, or if I remember. I don't know if I remember or not though, because it's actually really late at night, and I'm getting this video up before I go on my skiing trip. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what you guys think of OZO, what build you're gonna do and everything like that, what team comps you're gonna run with them and whatnot. I already said whatnot like 500 times, I don't care. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys later.